We had some weather this morning, and it was amazing. My baby was staring out the window, just like so enthralled by the rain because he hasn't seen much.
I was going to say, I am not sure what you're talking about because I was sleeping during the rain. We are on different schedules, but I am so glad he got to enjoy it.
I'm glad you got to sleep.
Oh, always.
It was a late night.
Don't you worry, I'm sleeping. That's for sure.
I was going to say, I can't wait until he gets to experience snow
for
the first time. That's
That'll
going to be
fun.
so exciting.
Oh, yeah, it'll be really fun. But that's a ways out.
That
You're
is
not
a way-
hinting at anything.
Imagine Dana goes, it's snowing tomorrow. Like,
No, it is not going to snow tomorrow. I can guarantee you that. However, it is going to be significantly colder than it was. I feel like today is a pretty good representation of what the rest of the week is going to feel like, which is a pretty big contrast to where we were a much more summery beginning of the week. Current temperatures right now, a lot of us are in the 50s, a couple of us are in the low 60s, but still overall it's a lot colder than it was at this time yesterday. For some of us, a change of over 30 degrees from 24 hours ago, a change of 31 degrees in Holton, a change of 25 degrees in Calais, and a change of 23 degrees in Freiburg. So significantly and noticeably colder, all thanks to a cold front that passed through today. So at this point, most of the precipitation has since exited the area. We're already seeing some clearing in areas of western and northern Maine. So we are ushering in an area of high pressure that's going to bring some sunnier weather for the second half of the week. Overnight tonight, those overnight low temperatures will be a little bit cool. Could see some isolated patchy frost in areas of far northern Maine, and then closer to the upper 30s, low 40s, closer to coastal Maine. And then for tomorrow, that's when I think it's going to be the most noticeable for how much chillier it is. We're going to spend most of the day in the 50s. In fact, some of us for high temperatures not going to escape the 50s at all. And we're also going to have a strong northerly wind that makes things feel a bit colder too. However, despite that, it is going to be very sunny in the afternoon, but then overnight tomorrow into early Friday morning, it could be very, very chilly. In fact, could see some frost and freezes all the way down to the coastline, but then another sunny day for Friday and some more sunshine for the day on Saturday. But that's where things start to change a little bit. We'll talk about that in a second. Once again, I wanted to mention that it is going to be quite windy during the afternoon tomorrow. Winds mostly out of the north, about 25 to 30 miles per hour. So this is where things get a little bit tricky. As we go into Monday, we're watching a coastal low pressure system go up the edge of the coast here. It's actually a nor'easter. The European model puts our showers mainly in the southern parts of the state. However, the GFS gives much more rain, much more widespread rain across the state. So we're going to be watching this system closely as it develops and moves farther north up to coast to see just how much rain we end up getting and how far north this system tracks. So our temperature trend is going to remain much closer to average for this time of year, but noticeably cooler than it has been. High temps likely in the 50s for tomorrow, and then we remain in the 60s for most of that 7-day forecast. Marine forecast sees 3 to 5 feet. We do have a small craft advisory in effect for some of those gusty winds. So for tomorrow, it will be brisk and breezy. Those high temperatures will be on the cool side. Lots of sunshine, but it'll be quite windy. And then on Friday, it'll be less windy, but we'll have a very frosty morning before we get to our temperatures, about 60 degrees, lots of sunshine for the afternoon there. Looks good on Saturday. It will be one of the warmer days of the week, but still only getting into about the mid-60s. And then we'll be keeping a close eye on that area of low pressure, Amanda and Bailey, as we go into the beginning of next week.
I think I'm going to be quite dramatic tomorrow. I'm just putting it out there now.
There you go.
Because that's cold for me.
You can wear your
It is
puffer
cold.
jacket if you need to.
I feel like that's a
No
little
judgment.
embarrassing.
No judgment.
Not going to go there.
Thanks, Dana.